Hi, this is Jonathan Goldfuss. Just wanted to share my story on how I've gotten to sales enablement and how I've been able to impact my organizations through enablement, and then what some things that I wish everybody knew about enablement are. So I've never actually held an actual enablement title in any of my titles, but I've always been in sales and revenue operations. And I've always really enjoyed implementing new tech stack and implementing new processes. But I've really learned along that journey that you can implement the best processes, but you have to have enablement to go along with it. And so the areas that I've really seen an impact on an organization with enablement, a couple of areas that I've really used it on is for onboarding new reps, because there's so many processes that are built into a company. Even reps that have been there for years don't always follow the correct processes or even know all the processes. And so, specifically working with top of funnel SDRs, usually an SDR is only in seat for about 14 months, and so you have a very short window of time to make that SDR successful. And so you really have to make sure they get up to speed quickly and know their stuff. And so I was able to use Speckit to build out new rep training for our SDRs, and then also enable them to be able to go back and look at those things, and was able to cut our ramp time for our SDRs from about 2 months, 2 to 3 months, on to about a month on average, to where they would get fully ramped and be able to execute their job and hit their metrics and goals right out of the gate there. So being able to quickly get reps up to speed is such a huge part of enablement. And then also just new tool rollout and process rollouts. Like I mentioned before, I love automating process and implementing new tools. And I learned the hard way that unless you have good enablement around implementing those new tools and those new processes, it will never get adopted effectively, or if it gets adopted at all. And so having that enablement process scheduled out along with those rollouts is just a crucial part that I've really come to realize over my career in ops. And so uh, I think it has just a tremendous impact on every organization. One of the things I wish everybody knew about enablement is just that all ops is part of enablement. Whether you're in revenue ops, marketing ops, sales ops, we're all part. We all have a part to play in enablement, and because of that, we all have to continually think about the things that we're developing, the processes, the technology that we're putting in place. How can we enable our team to effectively adopt these processes and then drive great results with those processes, and have something we can not only train the new reps on, but also train future reps and have reps be able to look back and access the information easily. And obviously, Speckit is a great tool for that, and I love using that. My everyday processes for enablement, and it made a world of a difference with all my reps and rolling out new tools and process rollouts. And I use it for enablement for myself. Been able to use Speckit to go and document processes that I put into place from a technical side, and was able to go back and look why I did what I did and have that documentation very easily find to one side of Speckit. So it's not only for the sales team, but also for operations professionals as well. So those are some really key takeaways that I have for sales enablement and why I find sales enablement so valuable.